Hi, well, I'm Jonathan. Welcome to the Protagonist Corner at our first episode of Stranded Gods, a musical RPG, and it delivered basically what it promises. It is at times a musical, particularly during pivotal encounters. What you could call boss fights in this game. Now, the reason we're sort of going the options mode here is I want to point out that you can take time choices that are on right now and just do this with them. Well, okay, now I can. I didn't want to turn them off anyway, but the point is, you can totally do that if you want to. They also have a listing for content warnings, but I'm not worried about that. It's right at the top if you yourself need it. Well, at the top, I said, top right here. You get it. But anyway, let's start a new game. That is, yeah, there's the card for it, and yeah, we'll just we'll go over here to the second empty slot, or actually, I'll just save over my first game. I'll do that. Yes, I will, and yes, I'll confirm that. Now, okay, this is Act 1 for the record. I don't want to be a kill. Oh, well, I'm not going to be in anything. I just want to, let's let this play out first.
4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma.
Ew, why are they playing there?
Bored? The band wasn't even looking for anything specific. We just wanted change.
Oh, they're doing auditions there. That's right.
If they'd show up.
Okay, the person with the sax is making the audience deaf, which I hope doesn't include you guys. Well, I'm glad you're an audience, but I don't want you to be deaf either.
I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked.
Poor Freddy.
That's not better.
Okay, let's see what we want here. I just want to see what the response to this is. How could it be worse?
In your dream, was the stage on fire? Because otherwise, I find that hard to believe.
Whoa, can we do that for our next gig?
We are not setting the stage on fire, Brian. Please stop asking.
You're not. They're not at all metal. Why would they do that?
You need a ride.
Just to Brian's. I'm crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
No one hears them tell snore. In fact, my dad and I used to joke about whether or not we snored.
I know you've been.
The truth is, no one can know. Anyway.
I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
Ooh, special response here. You know what? We're not even lying. She is the best.
You're always looking out for me, Freddy.
That's the deal, right? Best friends to the end.
Right. I just wish it wasn't always so one-sided.
Hey, don't.
Oh, hold it. Are you having a pity party? Because it sounds like you might be having a pity party there, Grace.
Music is your life, Freddy. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
I think you fit.
I sense that I want, so I'm coming.
Right? Yeah.
Ooh, I thought it would have happened by now.
I'm gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home.
Now, one thing I want to take note of before we move on here is the art style. They're doing the whole cel-shaded thing, which I think is great, but the motion of the characters is a bit too slow. In dramatic moments, it can actually help things. It can help build pathos, or I suppose tension at times, but I wish there was a more standard walk cycle that happened here. Must have something to do with the timing of the music, but right now we just can't see how. It'll be interesting to see if my mind changes as we move through the second playthrough of mine. By the way, not blind. Second playthrough. I forgot to mention it, but I just did now, so we're good.
Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Told you it was a musical.
Is the world too much, or is it just me? Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Oh, sorry.
Basic, you knew that was happening.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I just...
And I know we did our off either. The reason I let her know during the musical over there was I realized that the reason for the kind of still motion or flip book slow flip book like motion of the characters is so you can more effectively take in the characters' attempts at emoting during the songs. Also, is this rotoscoped like not Prince of Persia obviously, but is it rotoscoped like The Last Express? A kind of not, well, I was gonna say oldish, but I'll say a point and click adventure game from the 90s where they actually did that, and it looked sort of like this. Actually, a little better, if you want my opinion on the subject, but that was basically they took real people and kind of did an anime overlay on them, kind of like they did for the adaptation of a Scanner Darkly that had Keanu Reeves in it. I think they're doing something like that here, so you can take in the emotion on the character's face a bit more during the songs. Tell me, does that make sense, or am I barking mad, or is it somewhere in between? Let me know in the comments. Anyway,
I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope. You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
Calliope, interesting nickname.
I'm Grace. Are you here for the audition, or?
If you are, you're one of two people.
Yes.
Okay, Edmund and Calliope, you just decided on the spur of the moment you were going to say yes. You had no idea there was even an audition happening. You just walked in because you heard her singing. Are you sure? I'm sure the girl wants to sing. Let her do it. Yeah, let's do it. That's where I am.
Okay. Did you bring an instrument, or?
She brought her voice. That's all she needs.
I kinda bring my music wherever I go.
Awesome.
All right. Well.
With the fire furious,
She happens to know the song too. Amazing.
grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through?
Like a boat lost at sea,
Oh, I'm about to
with no
rest.
sails, not a
You
breeze.
still have your life ahead.
I
winds that lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
Okay, this is truly an RPG. We have these three stats here. I can't really see how they refer to them. But I prefer to think of it as aggression. I happen to know this is cleverness, one of the few words I can read. And I think of this as empathy. We're actually gonna go here.
Maybe if I leaned upon my friends, raise the alarm, I'll call for them. Do I have the heart to trust they'll keep me safe from harm?
I like this version of the song better. The song can change based on your choices.
Wow. What was that?
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
Oh, but you see, choosing one trait locks out others. Like, I had this option in my first playthrough because I chose cleverness. So, of the options I can take here,
Well, I know why I feel that way, but what's your story?
I'm reaping what I've sown, I think. This has been a very long time coming.
Ouch. Sounds harsh.
May I ask you why you feel so adrift? You're so young. Surely your life is just beginning.
I'm never a fan of silence myself. But I don't want to make a joke either. So I guess process of elimination.
No younger than you. You're what?
Ooh, that was a bit too snarky.
A bit older than that.
Well, you know the story. Nothing ever works out like you think it should. Times 10.
I like that little moment of kinship there.
Do know that.
That was cool.
I should go.
About the audition. I'm sure everyone will agree you're in, if you want to be, that is.
I hope to see you again, Grace.
That wasn't ominous or anything.
Perhaps soon.
Right. See you then.
I love having a song in my brain like that, particularly when it's a great one.
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be...
Uh-oh, not Fred.
I didn't know where else. I'm so sorry, Grace.
You are not the one who needs to be apologizing right now. You're covered in blood. Okay, anyway, yeah.
You're hurt. I'll get help.
No! No! You have to wait.
Why?
You can't go.
We can't let you die, dude. Do
I
that.
didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey! Calliope!
Oh god. That's a death.
Please. Please, come on.
Oh, I don't think that usually happens when people die. That's interesting.
What is that?
Oh, I can wait.
I'm sure that's normal. Someone walked through a door made of energy that used to be just used to just lead to a hallway, but now something else is happening.
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe?
You were closer on the second one. More on that later. The top one is not something I would ask right now. I would just say, somebody's kinda dead. Yeah, this one.
I think she's dead. We need help. You need to call someone.
Well, I'm someone. I got called.
Yeah, do you know, like, CPR? Are you a cop? Well, she's dead, so CPR won't help, but are you a cop?
She really is dead, huh?
Oh, that was the most nonchalant way you possibly could have said that.
Sucks, but, you know.
Oh my god. Okay, another option I'm locked out of. I don't like seeing those. This is a good question, though.
I don't understand. None of this makes any sense. She's dead, and
It's like a fever dream.
I don't.
Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
It's in you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With me so far? Cool. Let's go.
Okay, that house gonna come to life, isn't it, or something?
Where are we?
Sorry
Good
to drop
question,
you,
Grace.
man, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
No, wait. Where
An
did you
idol?
How
You
did
mean
we
like
get here?
you'll be there if Taylor Swift dies? Wait a minute, that's not what he's talking about.
Anything. Okay?
Wait, come back!
Let's see, don't touch anything. Since you basically abducted me, I'm gonna touch everything I can think of.
I'll just wait here and not touch anything.
Well, that works too. But yeah, I was watching me. For real, don't touch anything. Or us, or... I feel like we're meeting the family right now.
Our beloved sister, the last of the Muses, has passed on to you. Our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
You are too calm right now. I'm just gonna say that.
You have had quite the day, haven't you?
You're too bubbly for someone who just had a death in the family. Yeah. Who are you is a good question, and it deserves the capitals. Yeah, probably that. You know Calliope's dead, we're not doing that one. Let's do...
This is... It must be a mistake. I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Nor should
Oh, I
you.
didn't know.
We go to great lengths to ensure mortals believe they are alone in their great big world.
But we aren't.
No. Oh, my
Oops,
poor dear.
that gets an oops. That
I
says
should
Jonathan
explain.
picked the wrong dialogue option,
Allow
but
me to
in this
introduce
case it's no
myself.
big deal, so
I
yay.
am Athena, goddess of wisdom.
Hi, Athena.
This is Apollo, god of prophecy, dressed for the occasion, as always. The one
Dress for the...
Aphrodite.
Okay, let's chat for a second. Dress for the occasion. If anybody gets that, fill me in. Because I don't.
Love. And the one glaring at you is Persephone, once queen of the underworld. Together, we are the chorus. We rule over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your...
So they're not just American idols. Or pop idols. It can be any kind of idol. And we have some information we can gather. Awesome.
Right, and you live here.
It's always safe to take all of these.
Europe or-
The story won't
On
move
top of
if
a
it's a question
mountain.
option like this.
Oh, I know. Once we roamed marble halls, and now, fashionably appointed apartments. We have Wi-Fi.
That still have some marble columns in them, at least.
We move with the
if
times,
thi-
Grace.
If this case is any
We
indication.
have to, if we're going to remain hidden and survive. The mortals grow more and more clever with each passing century. Television! I do what I must.
Alright.
Gods aren't real. They can't be.
Au
They're just
contraire,
stories.
we just passed through a rift in reality.
If
I'm pretty
they're
sure they're real in
they'd
this
be
universe.
all-powerful. You wouldn't be hiding or...
Don't pay much attention to those old tales about us, Grace. They weren't very true to begin with, and, well, truth be told, we've diminished since those days. That doesn't mean we're helpless, of course. Far from it. Yet, at the end of the day, we too are just people, trying to get by.
You expect me to believe that gods, idols, have been living
Same
among us
difference.
for what?
6 to 1.
Thousands of years? You're thousands of years old.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to make you believe.
Funny story. I used to say 12 to 1, half a dozen the other. Because I didn't internalize that 6 was literally half a dozen. What can I say? Sometimes I'm derpy. Or at least I used to be. Well, I still am, just in different ways.
Anything. Not at all. If you'd like to believe this office is right outside your front door, or that we are, I don't know, actors, religious fanatics, by all means. The only thing I do need you to grasp is that you are here. This is real, and like it or not, it is happening.
That does nothing to make me feel better. Or at least it wouldn't if it were me. I don't make Grace feel any better either. By the way, what god or goddess do you most want to see in this game if you've never played it before? And if you had played it, which one would you like to see in a sequel?
Wait, you said, and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That
Does that mean you get a Grammy?
thing
Sorry, I had to.
went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
But this is a fun conversation, though.
Listen, you're here, Grace. The reason why we made you wait so long while we debated.
It didn't feel that long.
Rules.
Maybe
Those
like 5
rules
minutes.
mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper. Never mind a possible murderer. I know this will all come as a shock.
It should be kind of clear that
So sorry
she has
to
no
say
idea what's
that.
going on, but you do you.
I'm afraid you have to die.
Because we don't know a plot otherwise. Ooh, first one of these.
You want me to die? But that isn't fair.
I know, but consider it from our point of view. A dear sister, someone who traveled with us through the ages, gone.
But I didn't do it. Aren't you supposed to be the goddess of wisdom? Can't you see this isn't right?
Love this.
Calliope's blood
he's like,
is
do I
literally
care? Nah.
on your hands.
Also, there's that.
Oh, she looks so helpless.
Maybe we should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done.
I just realized, if you guys are a great chorus, shouldn't you be speaking at the same time? Just kidding. Well, half kidding.
Calliope's sake.
But this isn't justice.
Ooh. Musical number time.
You cannot hide from this reality.
I'm not hiding, though a little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation. Dear child, please listen. You have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
But she came to me.
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that shield
You must know I didn't
us.
do it. Is it weird this isn't song?
Now that the muse is gone,
that she's gone,
I'm afraid you'll have to see. The chorus is in accord. Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
Way to go, Troy Baker. Let's look at Apollo. You know what I mean.
Did I hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
I grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her?
And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her Eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you want justice?
Oh, Apollo, I thought we'd agreed this was justice. What would you have us do?
Not investigate. That's too inconvenient. Let's see. Yeah. That. Let's take a look at the others. I want to try. So. Yeah, let's go up
I
here.
can prove myself. If you let me. I can try.
We aren't seriously considering this.
Yeah, how dare we put the world on trial before executing them?
I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
I love how confronting she was. Even with what she said didn't make a difference. She's already been outvoted. Well, you live for the time being. You'll sound stupid if I let you ask that. They're not going to help you with the how do I prove myself. So again, process of elimination.
Of what? What just happened? Am I free? Do I get my
Okay, that's equally stupid.
You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
Oh, that's enough time for full discovery.
There will be
Great.
a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, well, our original verdict stands.
Ignore the feeling of a guillotine over your head. It's only because it's true. I would say let's... Okay. They're not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell you how you find the killer. Let's see. Okay, let's be optimistic.
Okay.
Okay.
I love how known Josephina is. That's awesome.
You know all that already, right? So I'll do my best. That's all I've got.
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules. Do not reveal our existence to the mortal world.
Very standard
Includes
stuff.
mortal authorities that cannot help you.
That goes in with rule
Do not
number
harm
1.
another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands.
So basically anything else you forgot.
Do whatever you must to find the true killer. If they exist.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I appreciate it.
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
Is anybody else thinking of the Matrix right now? Here, take a cookie. Okay, let me deal with this UI. There we go. Oh, no, not there we go. That's the journal, Jonathan. This is taking longer than I would like. And because I'm doing stuff like that constantly. Great. There we go. Or at least there we start to go. There should just be a cursor you use to point to your destination. There's no reason for it to be another way. Because I've just clicked on the locale. Now I have to go down here. And now I got it. Okay, I wasn't even sure I got it. This UI, my dude. Everything else is fine, but just this UI drives me insane. Anyway. Oh, never mind. I hit the freaking journal again. Okay. I thought green was go. And just go there, but the go there is purple, so... Now? Yeah, now. Good.
Grace?
Grace! Hi.
Hi! 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 You're kidding, right? When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you.
Well, something kinda did, but I can't really explain it to you.
Happened to you?
Okay, please don't say the top one. The top one is stupid. No, I would assume she didn't find the body. Please, there is no body here, so she probably didn't find one. I doubt she's hiding in the closet. Let's not say that. Okay, alright, we're gonna see where this goes. We're gonna make up a story and see what happens.
Yeah. Kidnapped by aliens.
Well, if you don't want to tell me...
Okay, that's the only thing less credible than what actually happened.
We're gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone? I was calling and calling. This
Ooh,
wasn't some
I think he has horns.
You can say...
That's not normal. Not that I'm body shaming or anything, but it's atypical. No, you probably should have warned her. You were told distinctly not to do that.
Okay, it's none of your business, Freddy.
Yeah, trying to keep her safe.
This is totally my business.
Hi there.
Okay, I think safety just ended.
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
I actually don't know. Well, I know, but Grace doesn't know. Yeah, that is kind of a good question.
Honestly, your guess is as good as mine.
To answer your question, my dear, you see the horns because I allow you to see the horns.
That doesn't help all that much.
As for who I am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Pan, of the Greek gods, Pan, right? What are you, some kind of cosplayer?
No, that would make far too much
Everything
sense.
called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article. I've come to offer our newest idol a helping hand.
Thanks, I guess.
You do look lost, don't you?
Oh, I hate locked dialogue options. Can you help? That's what he's here to do, so he thinks he can, obviously. Yeah, probably should do this.
So we can just talk about this.
Yeah, it seems like that now.
Darling, and here I drop my glamour and everything.
It's just, I was told we're not supposed to talk about it. That is.
Look at Freddy.
What?
Like, what the
Grace,
heck?
tell me.
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she?
Oh, she's not? I mean, I
be
thought she
trusted.
was.
Can't she?
Or Ray should have thought she was. Actually,
I can guarantee.
I haven't gotten evidence to the contrary that wasn't from Pam.
Okay, Freddy.
Yeah, so.
Have a seat. Let's talk. Huh. That's it?
Huh? I guess. Do you believe in this, Grace?
I have no choice. I don't know. She should know. It's happening. I hope it's a dream. Yeah, that actually does make sense. Yeah, but we could do this or this. Let's do this.
I'm still hoping I'll wake up. This feels like one really long, really bad dream.
I don't know. Isn't it cool to be a god?
Well, it's not. Well, it would be if the other gods didn't want me dead, or at least the three most important ones didn't want. Three most important ones didn't want me
The important
dead.
thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
What did I ever do to deserve a friend like you?
That's fair. I mean,
Period, dummy.
she's just letting this fall off her back.
With all
I would not do that. No one would do that.
Down of supernatural killers.
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Speaking of killers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady.
Well, somebody did
To
it.
offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
Okay, actually, now's a good time. If you have not played this game before, I say again, do you think one of the cores is responsible? Do you think we haven't met the killer yet? Do you think there is a killer? Because it could be an accident. So, let me know your thoughts, and let me know how they change as we go.
So you're here purely for my sake then? Like a charity case?
My
Yeah, I
dear
barely know her. I don't believe
as far
that.
as you're concerned,
Or I barely know him. You guys know what I mean.
charity cases.
But you're not, are you? Pan was the god of lust and mischief. Doesn't sound too charitable.
Ooh, so he's Loki.
Yes. The old
Loki's like my
tales of
third
the
favorite
gods.
MCU villain.
Such antics, such fantasy. Pay them no mind.
That's a good question, actually. What's your top 3 MCU villains? For me, it's actually Killgrave, number 1. Thanos number 2, Loki, that just said number 3. Let me know your top 3. Oh, and, well, okay, that's for another day. Anyway.
I still don't trust you. Nobody's
Good call.
for free.
Even though we don't know anything about him, I've already said good call. He just sounds slimy.
Who said I was doing anything for free?
Here we go.
I have not, however, asked for anything.
Yet.
As of yet.
Where's the option to just add yet?
Seems rather convenient, you showing up with advice. How did you even know I existed?
A little bird told me, if you must know.
Oh, you mean Athena's out, don't you?
Birds.
He's not gonna tell you, Grace.
Yeah, but we have to ask. It's one of the rules.
Idols, news travels swift.
As far as what the rules are, I don't know. I just make up where they go. But trust me,
I
it's one of
heard
the
of your
rules.
arrival, and I know how obtuse the chorus can be. So here I am. You're welcome.
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Come to mislead.
It's possible.
Perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me. Well called, darling.
And maybe even true.
I love Freddy. Did I mention I love Freddy? Because I love Freddy.
Alas, and alas, and alas.
Also, before I forget, this is the studio's first game. Is your mind blown? Because my mind is blown.
I was waiting to offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
I sense a choice coming up.
Okay, I'll bite. What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
My powers.
Don't! Okay, alright, we need to talk. We need to talk right now. You know how your eyes went yellow, Grace? And everyone started singing? Not entirely of their own volition? That means you have powers. You can create songs and influence people. No one told you that, but it should be obvious. Based on what just happened like 30 minutes ago? Just saying. Don't you hate it when characters in games are this dumb? Name an example of a dumb character you can't stand. My favorite is Neo. I love the commercial for The Matrix that used to be on TBS. That's why I think a Matrix reference in this video. I wonder if we're gonna get any others. Because they just had him asking questions in the commercial. Who? What? Why? And they're like, the announcer was like, he's going to save the world, but first he has to learn to use his brain, which he barely did, by the way. But I can't talk about the Matrix now. That too is for another day. That I hope comes up.
News, and all these are now your province.
Yeah, that was an odd turn of phrase for that. But let's see what else we. Well, you know what? I'm actually fun with you saying that. I'm probably gonna do it. Yeah, I'm doing it.
That does sound kind of cool. Like I'm some sort of rock star idol.
Or idol.
Is it precisely? You draw music out of others, Grace. Not only with inspiration.
I hate the fact that needed to be explained to her after what just happened.
Okay, but
I know I just said it, but it's sticking in my craw. You know that gets. You know how that is with me. If you've seen my 7 remake vids, you know how I hate Avalanche being terrorists and usually not taking responsibility for it. Well, Tifa does, but that's definitely for another day.
When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel.
I feel like singing. What can I say?
Grace, you know that you're lost now. You've been given powers you don't understand. I'm the guy who can help you.
Ooh, did a tree just grow here? And why are we in a dark void? Oh, well, it's kind of like a stage.
Wait.
No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Start singing.
Now?
Why not? Time's a wasting.
Oh, yeah, time is wasting.
How the hell did you find me? This is the weirdest night I've ever had. And you say I have powers? How could this possibly turn out bad? Am I doing
What could possibly go wrong?
Follow. Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on?
Lost girls, you all love your lost girls. A rescue that you can take home.
I won't say you need saving. You're not drowning, you're waving. And you two, are you dating? It's so titillating.
Not cool.
Grace, we gotta be careful. Has he slipped something into our drinks?
Spouting crap about powers.
He could be dangerous, what do you think? Freddy, this map is uncharted. Let's hear him out. I know how you feel. Me, I'm just getting started. I wish you could feel this, it's kind of unreal.
Grace, have you gone delirious? Stranger danger could not be more serious. You've been hurt before by mysterious men. I won't let you get hurt again.
Lost girls, you all love your lost girls. A rescue that you can take home.
I'm so glad I found you. Wolves all around you. But can you survive on your own?
What do I do then?
Whatever you wish, the power is yours.
Grace, I'm frightened. It's okay, Freddy. I got this.
I never knew I had that in me.
Who's making this happen? This isn't a game.
You don't understand.
This has all gotten out of hand.
Nothing for Grace will ever be the same.
Lost girls, you all love your lost girls.
A rescue that you can take home. Oh.
You can see we're at home.
I see what I see, kid. Freddy has no idea, kid. You'd be far better off on your own.
I don't know about that.
Really? Now you're just being silly. Maybe the muse isn't feeling the gravity. Or do you refuse and, like ostriches, happily stick your heads in the sand? Grace, I could be your right hand. Freddy, you better leave her alone. Let me do what I do or she'll sink like a stone.
Lost girl, I know I'm not a lost girl, but this is all new and I don't know what to do. Should I stay with my bestie? This goat's getting testy. Won't be lost on my own. I'll always be home.
All right, enough! This isn't a game to me. I'm not picking sides. My life is on the line.
Right. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I suppose we did get carried away. But this is your power, Grace. You draw out the passions from within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
I'll usually always take it up with the option when I say it, because I haven't seen this yet. But let's make sure it's not completely stupid.
I'll make them sing a song of confession.
Exactly so.
That's cool.
But only if they did it, right? I draw out
Hopefully.
the truth, not make them lie or do something they wouldn't.
Oh, you would be a natural at this, I can tell. A muse does not command. She evokes. She elicits. She inspires.
Are you done? You've helped Grace already, right?
Indeed, I have. But I do have one more thing to impart. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address. In the city where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
Well, she doesn't know that yet. So we will do this. Or actually, no, we'll do this instead.
If you had that all along, why not look into it yourself?
Me? Conduct a search like some plebeian.
I feel insulted right now. Can't quite say why. I actually can't say why.
One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
That's perfect. We can look for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer is on the loose, no?
Do I want to reiterate that? Let's see what the other two options are. I wish there was a we there. That's. Oh.
Then I'll definitely need backup.
You'll be fine. After all, what's a mortal to do that you cannot?
I can speak Hindi. Okay, fine, I get it. I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out.
I'm not sure how okay she is, for the
So
record.
glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
Ooh, trophy. Am I? Nope, I'm not. There we go. And big green. There we go.
Oh, it's open. That's not a good sign.
Well,
This is Calliope's apartment.
I don't know if it's not. Well, I don't know if it's not a good sign or if it just means Calliope was very trusting. But knowing what we've already seen, probably not a good sign. You're right.
Not this. Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here. I better have a look around. Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these? After Calliope left the audition, where did she go?
I told you what I think about the lack of free walking sections, you know, because normally in games like Among Us or The Walking Dead, you kind of just walk around in this environment, and you have to find clues by yourself. Somehow, picking from a menu just seems kind of, I hate to say lazy because I do love this game, but it seems kind of slapdash, let's say that, and it doesn't, it's like immersive, it's whatever the opposite of immersive is. Anyway.
Did she follow me? Did she come here? Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in
Probably. She's basically the god of inspiration. Or was the goddess of inspiration. Hey! Now so are you! What the Andy Warhol is that?
Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, kind of. But I never liked Andy Warhol. Did anybody like Andy Warhol? If you did, sorry. But seriously, if you like Andy Warhol, let me know what he does for you and why. Because I'm curious. But that does remind me, who's your favorite artist? For me, it's Salvador Dali. I love how he just wrote the book or painted the portrait, I guess, on Impressionism. I love that.
Right.
Lost
These aren't.
girl, lost
Do
girl,
I
you're
inherit
so
these as the
very
new muse?
lost girl.
Is that even okay to ask? I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like his muse, or...
She was probably everybody's muse, my girl. Just saying. She was probably everybody's muse. Lost girl, that's such a pretty harp, girl.
A giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
Love it.
So many instruments in here. Did she play all of them?
She played all of them and endowed the ability to play all of them, I imagine. But only to those who wanted it. But only to those who desired it. We all heard the rules. It's true. It's darn true. Lost girl, so very lost girl.
Maybe there's
Let me stop.
upstairs?
Let me stop. Going up.
Keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
There were only 3 muses, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on to that one, take a new name. See, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
Yep, that's what he said his name was. He said he was Apollo. What did he do? Oh, sugar. 1 sec. Boy. One sec, guys. Of course, Brian. Why wouldn't you?
That's kind of like yeah.
Instead, as opposed to being fired, what a change. Lost boy, the power was so very lost boy. I should have asked her to change out my toys.
Well, this one says it's fully charged.
Yay! A fully charged controller!
It's lying.
It might be. We all know how batteries can
Come on, Sky.
We all know how batteries can choose us to be cooperative.
Come on.
Hi folks, the technical
You're at a
difficulties are
bad
over.
angle.
I'm back.
Looks like you're at a bad angle there.
Oh. Bad angle, not quite back yet. Never mind, I lied like a rug. And we are turning the controller on. I'm here, I'm not lying. And here we go. Now we're back. I hope you enjoyed your intermission. I hope you grabbed a snack and all that good stuff. We are back in play. But yeah, anyway, same problem. Yeah, you know what he's doing here. He is Apollo. There we go. Process of elimination.
You scared me. Sitting there.
Well, I'm pretty sure everything today scared you a little bit. I wouldn't blame you for that being the case.
For all I know, you could be the killer come to hide the evidence or raid the fridge.
Raid the fridge! Of all the dumb things she could have said, she did raid the fridge. That's awesome.
How did you find this place? What are you doing here?
Woo, empathy option.
I'm looking for help. To save my life, remember?
Yes, I should apologize for that. Our ways must seem strange to you.
You don't.
They are strange. Hi, you have exactly 1 week to prove your innocence, and if you fail, we kill you. And by the way, you have to prove your innocence. Noah's assumption of innocence here.
I can't help you, Grace. I wish I could. You deserve
Why don't just sit here and mope as you get closer and closer to death? Mwahahaha.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful...
Why is there a shot of Grace's ass? Who chose that angle?
Lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
Well, you get to talk about everything I want you to talk about because I'm on trial for my life, and you will answer all of my questions. At least that's what I would have said had I been given the option. Too bad, so sad, so sorry.
This room is a mess. Did you do this?
But this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
Actually, he does think it's strange. He just doesn't know what to do about it yet. Pretty sure.
Not to search through her things. That and it's cleaner than my place.
Maybe you didn't know what to do. Never mind. Yeah, and by the way, you are going to search for her things because there's a killer on the loose.
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have.
Nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
When
Calliope got an idea in her head, she would obsess over it, sometimes for months.
And trust me, Grace, you probably know what her projects are. She was a muse!
For her, this is nothing.
Lost girl, lost girl.
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
You've already met Pan? How odd. It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do.
I think I
You
want
have to
all
know
the help
more
in
than
the
me about
world.
almost everything.
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced
I love
to
the fact that I didn't even
Without
have
my
to ask
help,
that. It's the best question in the world. Seriously. Okay, one option it is then.
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense. If you didn't want to help, that'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
That's an odd place for a weight dissolve there. At least to me.
Can't do this.
It's usually something they do before like some kind of physical contact or before an emotional moment. Okay, I guess that's why, because he's torn. He wants to help, but he's afraid to. As far as why, more on that later. Anyway.
I can see this is hard for you, I really can. But I don't understand.
You don't know what you're asking.
Do I have to beg? For whatever reason you helped me before. My life is still on the line.
Oh, we're going musical here. Okay.
I haven't sung in
Or maybe
centuries.
not. But it looks like we are. We got the yellow eyes
I
going.
can't force anyone to do anything.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
Calliope, what was she to you?
Years, thousands of years, we walked side by side. She tried, said there's other paths. Don't walk the same, never the same. I have roads I like, smooth, paved in stone. She got tired of our divide. We weren't the same, never the same.
There's just one thing that I need to hear. Tell me now, so the air is clear. What did you do to her? Wasn't you?
You're asking if I killed her. Yes, I did. It's fair to say that my mistakes paved the way for what then came. Yes, give me the blame.
So she is killed, and you're here at her place. On its face, the way it looks, you're to blame.
I'm not.
You claim words won't do. Help me, then I'll know. Show, you need to show. Words aren't the same, never the same.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
it's okay. She's gone. Can't be the same, never the same. That hidden voice, it'll always play on a loop. It'll always say, what did I do? What didn't I do? It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for what you will do. Something new. Very well, I'll help. Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Yeah, can't you give some hints?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
Yeah, there's only one question I need to ask here. I just need to find it. No. Oh yeah, there it is. Deleted it away.
It'd be helpful if you could explain why, exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
I don't think it has to make sense. Let's see what the other option is.
You're right, that sounds like it wouldn't be much of a help. Even to you.
Well, I've dared prophesy too many times. To know what comes and then be unable to do anything about it.
Yeah, I get it.
Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
Okay, is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
Not directly, but...
Well, okay.
Yes, possibly.
Maybe tell me about the last time you saw Calliope? Maybe that? Did you know she was in trouble? You know, just use your memory. I mean, you seem to know her well enough, but oh well, never mind.
Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
This is...
looks like somebody else has a sloppy apartment.
Yes, sometimes. And excuse the mess, I don't get many visitors.
Oh, never mind, it's your place. You said it was a mess earlier. Yeah, let's not be rude.
Don't worry about it. I have 3 brothers. I've seen a mess.
That's so cute.
Kind. I admit I hadn't realized how bad it was.
Yeah, it's amazing how other people shock and put things in perspective.
Do you know what an oracle is?
Well, yes, but apparently this Virgin of Grace kinda does not.
Someone who tells the future?
Not
Close, no star.
They serve as a channel of sorts for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no.
So, sometimes they can tell the future. In other words, if they have insight, that insight can lead to future knowledge. Or be future knowledge. so it's possible. I guess I'm gonna go back to what I said before. Close, no star.
What?
Hold it.
I've brought someone to see.
Not yet, not yet. Okay, laptop, computer, soda. You're the Oracle. You're like a 90s nerd.
A magic
or possibly an 80s nerd. That's even worse.
Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Oracle.
Well, she's got better manners than the last lady you brought here. But at least
The
that
last lady? Who was that? Would it be Calliope by any
Do you
chance?
have a casserole?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Don't get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
Everything. All
You
the
keep
things
saying
are on my
Paul.
mind.
Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
See the way he talks? I thought maybe he was a creepiverse, but nah. Paul's aight.
The highest of praise.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
Guys don't do that. At least not unless you remind them incessantly. It's just a fact of life.
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Most modern oracles do.
It's my handle, and yeah.
And most normal people.
Setup.
In fact, all the normal people.
Legit.
I'm using it right now. So are you if you're watching this.
Presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
Tell me, is Apollo always so...
Incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sad?
I am standing right here.
Don't get me wrong. It grows on you after a while.
Grace, surely this is not what you came for.
Why is that like a romance adjacent option? That's usually what the pink means. You're just... That's...
Oh, I don't know. It's cute watching you get all flustered.
Yeah, I see why now. Okay.
Hardly productive, is it?
See, there you go again.
Ugh. Get a room.
That's great. I'm so glad I picked that.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use a computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you. There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh. Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
Uh-oh. We have to deal with the one who particularly does not like us. That could be a problem. Well, did she know it? Well, she could have suspected it, but... Yes, true. It is one of the cures, but we all knew that already.
You weren't expecting that?
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone
she was,
to give
she
Calliope.
was obviously her friend. She was particularly
news is
agitated at
that
her death.
Persephone
Sure,
is
everyone was, but you could tell she was hurt,
take you to her.
not just upset. Yeah, I can pretty much guarantee you there'll be trouble. Yeah, he is helping you, that's why you're here.
Or you could just tell me where she is and I could go alone.
You don't have a membership, Grace. You won't get in on your own.
Great! We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens, at least once.
It'll never happen. It never happens to Millennial.
Yeah.
They never get free. We're trapped forever. Mwahaha. Oops. Oh. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, no, don't gotcha. I lied. I lied like a rug. Help me. There we go. If this is like my last playthrough, we'll be here a lot.
Welcome to the underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
That is a cool name for a club, you gotta admit it.
While still managing to draw a crowd every night, don't ask me how. Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves, even if they don't look human.
Case in point is it clicks over the pan, or cuts over the pan, would you say? Find the place, maybe not.
There are idols here other than Persephone?
Almost.
You know that. Well, maybe she didn't see him. Okay. My bad anyway, I picked it.
But
you got me.
Before Calliope, I would have said an idol getting murdered was next to impossible. If we're to find Persephone,
it is darn hard.
We'll need to start up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
Not really a dumb option. Oh. I know I kind of want to take every empathy option. Like, no, actually, I'm going to do that because can't I simply ask her, stupid, do you remember the first time you met her?
I'll figure something out. I can be persuasive when I want to be.
I'm aware. I'm just not sure even you could sweet talk Persephone.
Well, who said
Is
anything
that a
about sweet
challenge?
talking necessarily?
It's the truth. If Persephone really was friends with Calliope, talking to you might be the last thing she wants. You need to be prepared to use your powers. as you did with me.
I'm always prepared to
Come find me
use
in the car if
those.
you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
Oh, oops. There you go.
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off.
Oh God!
It's been more successful.
Okay, alright. I love that statement, it's really funny, but they kind of violated show don't tell. Seeing what happened would have been amazing. Like, seeing Apollo walk up to somebody say, would you happen by any chance to know where Persephone is? And hearing them just scream and head for the hills? That would have been hilarious. I would have died of laughter. Still pretty good, but a slight missed opportunity.
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know, exactly?
What's Persephone's story? Her name rings a bell, but I don't...
No doubt you've heard the tale of how Hades, lord of the underworld, kidnapped a young sweet goddess and made her his wife.
That sweet young goddess was... Persephone.
Mm-hmm. Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved. Well, you asked. That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
Okay, can I have the real one, please?
So tell me, how much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen. The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things. At least until Persephone killed Hades.
That is worth a double take. I'm tempted to do that. Let's see. I'm going to.
As I understand it, Hades was not kind to her. I'd like to say we handled it well. Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie. Persephone was punished for the murder. The underworld taken from her. And we all stood by and let it happen. She has never forgiven us. And honestly, I can't blame her.
Well, if what he's saying is true...
If I were her, I'd be mad at you all too.
Then you understand why things are difficult between us.
You don't come here often, I'm guessing?
Never. I'm sure Persephone only sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she thought I'd ever use it.
Don't you ever have fun?
Got
Like
ya,
drinking or
fooled
dancing in
ya,
Apollo
tricked
Land?
ya, doomed by civility.
Once, when I had the muses to keep me company.
Then what?
You know, fun doesn't just happen, Apollo. It's okay to not beat yourself up 100% of the time.
I know.
I know you know, but you're in a club. Live a little.
This style of music is unfamiliar to me, but thank you, Grace. I'll try my best.
Wait, Persephone killed another idol.
We went over this.
What about all of Athena's rules? Wouldn't Persephone have been...
Oh yeah, that's
I
true.
don't
Why
know.
the way to
Executed.
punishment?
The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule. Back then, we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think...
Still, I think it's kind of interesting. Why did Persephone get to live?
Why didn't
Yet Grace
coming?
is on trial
The
for her
god of
life.
prophecy.
Kind of interesting when you think about it, huh?
I learned long ago not to.
So what happened to Persephone after...
The murder? She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the New World, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't, so instead she did as she pleased. She started a cult, became a crime boss.
Oh, what?
It was after her.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Grace. Again, please?
I have no insight into anything Persephone.
Hey, what's the matter for you? I'm Persephone. I'm ruling over here. I guess that's my crime boss voice.
I'll get going. I still need to find Persephone.
I'll keep trying as well.
Alright, let's see what we got here. No, if that's a talk to Apollo again, we don't want to do that. This backing track is making me want to get up and dance here. And I'm miming dancing in my chair right now.
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here. Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of...
Hi, Eros.
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother. You know
And
how
you
it is.
barely...
How would
You
I...
barely really met her.
No,
Although she did kind of feel bad for you. I can't quite say she
right,
stuck
yeah,
up
sorry.
for you, but she did kind of, like I said, show something close to human emotion.
Mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related.
So, found family. I get it. It's a
Made
good
family
thing.
For so many centuries, it may as well be true.
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taken care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. Not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
Did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire, really.
Yeah, just...
Sensuality.
Sex is an expression of desire, but there are many others.
Why? We're expecting a chubby little...
My favorite is
with a bow and
eating a scrumptious steak and going,
I
or better yet, smelling one and going, I desire that. Yum, yum.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happened?
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
Sounds like fun. You enjoy that. Yep, let's take it.
There are worse ways to spend a night out.
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing.
Not even close.
Just as well. People should find
Sex is an expression of love at best. It's not love itself, kids.
You seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure. Not obvious, huh? Truth is, I don't come here that often. No, it's hard to get away. I just... No, never mind.
Go ahead, talk it out. Well, yeah, that's, or actually, there is such a thing as too much pressure, and it's more than just a bad day, so I guess let's, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
You didn't. You're the one with your life on the line. Next to that, my problems are nothing.
Here's the thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you.
She wouldn't be, but I need information from her, sorry.
But Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
No, can't do it. Well,
she's that scary, huh?
It's not that I'm scared of her. Well, maybe a little. You haven't been around long, but once you have, you'll learn that idle grudges are forever.
I don't know Persephone well, but considering what I do know, I don't blame you.
I know it's lousy, and I'm sorry. I hope I can make it up to you someday.
Ooh, gotta find another way in.
I'll see you around.
Count on it.
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't
He
really
didn't
have a
run
choice,
off.
but
He had
that's
stuff to do.
all
I
right
got
anyway.
it.
You're not much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I lost track. So, I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
I don't think that song has a lot of truth in it, buddy. But still, we'll say this. It'll be better for us, I think.
Why not? Maybe you can shake some dust off the other idols.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot of dust.
Well, you gotta start somewhere, right?
I don't think
you can always help. You can always help get things started.
Anyway.
You can help with the
They won't even
shaking.
let me touch her spear.
When Calliope died, you were right there, within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
I got it. It's kind of like a Jersey thing, right? Sorry. South Park reference. Had to do it. But why? That would be a dumb question. Well, yeah, he did. Okay, I guess that's the best option.
To take the body, clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
To keep the idol's secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how he hides so well as it is.
It's a plot thing. That's all it could be.
You've only been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his...
Well, not exactly the same way, but the same type of thing.
I mean, no, not like that. But yeah, I was there when he died. We were friends, and I was having trouble at home, and he helped me out. I miss him.
Good question. That's personal. I don't know if we want to do that yet.
Why do you call yourself Hermes? I mean, I don't call myself Calliope.
You might eventually.
That's kind of ominous, actually.
Most idols do. Not everyone, though, so I don't know, maybe not you.
This is probably a stupid question, but... do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much.
Oh.
She seemed nice
They
though.
live together usually?
Angry, maybe.
Did not know.
But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
That's dumb. He never seems sad. Don't say that. He's one of those always happy kind of people.
It sounds as if she didn't much like the idols.
It was more like how you can't stand your family sometimes, even if you still love them.
Gotcha.
Do you know if Persephone is here? I need to talk to her.
She owns the place, so she's probably here.
Why would you want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants that.
We need nobody ever wants that. Still, we need information, number 6.
Club. I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
I like that you like it, nonetheless. Is she that? Oh, I don't want to say never mind. Because I do mind. You need to get in there, my dude.
Is Persephone really that bad? Why do the idols put up with her?
We're like family, and Persephone is that really mean aunt that nobody wants to invite.
Love it.
Tell her I said that. She keeps a list. It's a thing.
Okay, forget I asked.
Whew! Man, just the thought of talking to Persephone gives me goosebumps. Blech.
We'll see you around?
If you die, then for sure. But,
Okay, that's horrifying. Uh-oh, guess who we need to ask? This is gonna suck.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Hi, Pam.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
Oh yeah,
It must
because
be.
coincidences are
The
so
alternative
common.
would be that I knew a great
I know
many
she was being
things
sarcastic,
ahead
so
of
I'm
time.
having fun with it.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am
No,
here
not
to
really.
listen to
You're also
thrilling
way too
music
dumb to
and
be
meet
one.
delicious people. My tastes are simple.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here.
Oh, that sounds like a you problem. Not a me problem. I thought you were gonna do one of those, won't you get me another drink, babe? The bar's right over there. You know, that kind of thing. And I would have been like, nope, sorry, check please. Unless he agreed to help me see Persephone after that. And then I would have changed my tune. I
assume you're a regular at this point?
Inappropriate musical pun.
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
The horns, you.
I love it!
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
The things you say, the things you don't say. You don't make yourself seem trustworthy, you know?
At all. Even
Justice
remotely.
For the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace, are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
No on that option.
Either that or a murderer. One of the two.
Well,
how can you laugh it off?
It's dangerous.
You think it's funny?
I think everything's funny, Grace.
Hi. Good time. Well, I don't know if the saves work here, but I hope so. I'll just leave it in rest mode. So it seems our time is done. Still, I hope that you had fun. If you did, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and tell me, who do you think the murderer is? And do you think I'll find them? Or live to tell about it? Let me know in the comments. Either way, see you next time. Have a good night.